it's Mike. So I'm coming to you again from work at lunchtime. This seems to be the only time on Tuesdays that I might have a chance to do this. So I hope it's okay. I hope it looks fine. So it's week 8. Can you believe it? 8 weeks. It's like 2 months. Yeah, that's crazy. I've been through quite a bit already. So let's get to the weight. Last week I was 299.6, and this week I am 294.8. That's a loss this week of 4.8 pounds for a total of 52.4 pounds since surgery, and that is an average of 6.5 pounds per week. Yeah, 6.5 per week. I know. I was surprised too when I did that math. It's not high math either. It's pretty simple. But yeah, and since August, almost 100 pounds. I was 391. Let me look at my computer screen. I was 391 in August 24th of 08. And now I'm 294.8. Pretty close, guys, to that 100-pound mark. I already hit over 100 pounds since January of that year. After those holidays, I really plumped up. So yeah, week 8. I've got some things I want to talk about. A few things. I'm kind of in a funky mood. I just ate lunch. I had chicken from work. It's really cheap if I just order a protein and like a vegetable. I think it cost me $2.78. They're really good about it here, which I'm happy about. Okay, so changes in personality. Is it real or is it a myth? I'll tell you, all the compliments that I've been getting lately, I have really tried hard not to let it go to my head. I'm not always successful with that. I find myself often not accepting the compliment as graciously as I should. You know, more like a, hey, yeah, as a matter of fact, yes, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm learning, but it's a hard lesson, because, you know, how can you be humble when every instinct in your body wants you to run to the rooftops and shout, you know, I'm a loser, I'm doing it, this is my new life now. So how is it when someone comes up and says, like at lunch today, 2 people I haven't seen in a long time didn't even recognize me. I had to like stand next to them and they go, oh wow, Mike, you look fantastic. And I just kind of smirk, say, yeah, I'm glad you didn't recognize me, that's kind of the point. But more so like in dating and stuff, and getting compliments from women, it's becoming increasingly more difficult to hear it and not just smirk about it. Just be happy about it. I mean, how do you take 20-something years of life, you know, even more than that, hell, 30 years, 25 years, whatever it is, how do you take all of those missed opportunities, missed experiences, and condense them into such a short period of time? It's overwhelming. I mean, throughout your life, if you're normal weight, whatever, you get little bits and pieces your whole life. And if you're really hot, you get complimented all the time your whole life, and you're kind of used to it by now. But for me, for us, what do you do? How do you maintain humility? Anyway, that's food for thought. And I'd like to know what you do out there You can put your comments down here. Let me know how you maintain being humble. Yeah, it's an interesting phenomena, what we go through here after weight loss surgery. And it still baffles my mind sometimes. So, yeah. If you want to comment on that, I'd be more than happy to hear it. Let's see, I got a piece of paper here. Oh yeah, about last week, I am no longer doing any spreads of any kind. I am strictly doing butter or cooking sprays, flavored cooking sprays if I have to. That way I don't have any of the problems like I had last week. And I haven't had another repeat performance. Yeah, I've had no repeat performances since then, which is good. And yes, I'm able to eat eggs again. I'm just not having it with toast and the spread. And I'm not having it with toast either. I gave up on that. One thing I haven't heard anyone talk about, I'm going to mention real briefly regarding food, Lunchables. My son went to go visit his grandma for a weekend, and there was a Lunchable left over that was ready to expire, and I hadn't eaten lunch. So I just grabbed the crackers, the cheese, and the bologna, the meat, and that's what I ate for lunch. I couldn't finish them all. I think there's 6 slices of everything. I think I got to 4 of each, and I was full. But that's kind of a good, quick little meal. Let me know what you think, if you agree. But I hadn't even thought about Lunchables. Of course, I couldn't have the drink or the dessert. That Butterfinger is still sitting on the counter, as a matter of fact. But it's still sitting there, and that's a fact. Let's see what else I've got on my list. Oh, gum. What's your opinion on chewing gum? And what's your opinion of your surgeon about chewing gum? I do it just because. Get stuff out of my teeth, have something to chew if I ever have any kind of mental hunger. But what are the dangers other than swallowing it and getting it stuck in the anastomosis? Please, give me your comments down here about gum. Gum of any kind, as a matter of fact. Also, I'm starting a new channel. Yes, I'm starting a new channel. And this new channel is going to be for the whole YouTube WLS community. Everybody. And the focus of this channel is to discuss openly the issues of image and dating and love and marriage post-op. Sounds like a really heavy topic, I know. And I'm not a licensed therapist, but I have ideas. And I'm sure all of you have ideas. So the channel will be comprised of a weekly show that I will host. I'll also ask for some guest hosts who can post videos or send them the raw footage to me, and I can post them, kind of like what WLL does with the way they do their weekly things, where multiple people have access to the site. Thinking of trying that. And I want to encourage participation by everyone. Okay? I'm not going to give out the channel yet. Stay tuned for more information as I get some of this stuff ironed out. But yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time that we have something focused and dedicated on just how to be humble, how to get out there in the dating scene again, or, if you're married, how to make sure that your spouse, who may or may not have had surgery, you know how they handle it. I want some ideas. Anyway, that's it for week 8 for me. I hope you guys have a great week, and hasta la pasta.